Okay, I am recording this for my CPAC friends in case they want to try this. So I have a 32 gigabyte RAM kit here that I ordered off Amazon, and it fits my computer. It's compatible. I've checked with the G6 folks. Some scissors. And changing RAM on a computer, even a laptop, is not much different than changing batteries on your smoke detector or your kids' Christmas ornaments. That I need tweezers for these screws. This computer is really old, so these threads seem to be somewhat stripped. Underneath my computer. So I flipped my laptop over. Wow, look at that. That is just, they're stripped. I know G6 has worked. Okay, that one's moving. Obviously, no rehearsal here. We're just doing this live. Even got my reading glasses on. And the good light. Golly, that is just ridiculous. Little did I know the problem would be getting the screws out, because the computer is mighty old and the threads seem to be stripped. Who'd have thunk that? Not me. Almost. So you have to take all the screws out first, so that the bottom panel can come off. Oh wow, these screws are much longer than I thought. I'm gonna put this light on full brightness, because I will need that. It's a Phillips head screwdriver. And man, if I just twist it a little bit, it's just stripped, and then it doesn't come out the rest of the way. Okay, that one's almost cooperating. Almost means not quite. Okay. I'm so glad I'm not a dentist. That would be even more tedious than this, and it'd have to do with people's nerves. It could cause damage the way I'm doing this like a rate amateur. Speaking of dentists, the judge went to the dentist. Hi, babe. And,
I was going to take this if you were done.
Oh, no, I'm not done, but I'm working on this. Okay, I got the second screw out. I'm filming this so for my other CPAC folks, in case they want to try to help their computer, if, in fact, this even works. But then I found out the threads are stripped on the screws. So it's going to be a real challenge to undo it, but I can get her done.
Okay.
I am determined. Okay, 3 screws out. Sadly, I thought the screws were going to work just fine, and I thought this was going to be a quick process. The last 2 times I restarted my computer, it took 37 minutes and 28 seconds for it to come on, and 43 minutes and 44 seconds to come on. So the thought is, if I upgrade my RAM, as G6 recommended, if I upgrade my RAM to 32 gigs instead of 8, all my processes will work faster and go better. It's a great idea. Oh wow, that is really amazing. Okay. I was just testing the edge of the computer there because the threads on the screws in the center are not stripped, but on all four corners they're stripped to some degree. Could you give me a standard, at your convenience, screwdriver out of that drawer, no matter how small? I saw one. Okay, 4 screws out. Thanks. 5 screws out, 3 to go, and those last 3 are stripped terribly. So, I went to an engineering school. I could probably work a solution to this. Number 6. Have to get it in the light over here so I can see better. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. A little bit more. Come to daddy. Ooh, almost. That is so close. At least I'll be able to get it. If this thing doesn't work faster, I'm gonna be late for my 2 o'clock meeting. Boy, so close to working. The actual process of getting the RAM out, thank you, is easy. These screws are screwy. Who knew this would be the hardest part of the whole thing? This is, gotta be careful here. This is right next to my cack. Don't want to gum that up. No sirree. Not no way, not no how. Okay. It's nearly cooperating. But nearly cooperating means it's not quite cooperating all the way. Okay, put that there. Providing encouragement for this screw to back out of there. And it seems this encouragement has been successful. There we go. Oh, almost. That was just about it. Come on. Come on. Okay. Tweezers. Okay, successful. The last screw. And that only took 10 doggone minutes. I'm verifying that all the screws are out of the back, and they are. So, next step is take off the panel. Which needs very little encouragement. Look at that. That is a thing of beauty. Right there, that's the RAM right there. 4 gigs, 4 gigs. And we're going to install 16 gigs and 16 gigs. Oh, there's the clamps, just like they said. Okay. So, spread these clamps out, and it comes right out. Spread these clamps out, and the RAM comes right out. So much easier than those screws. And then I need to break these seals. Wow, that's incredibly easy. To get to the packaging with the new RAM. Oh wow, they really stupid proofed this. This is awesome, look at that. Okay, see that? These are, the black is the new. And you see this one's longer than that one. So even I can't screw this up. Happy day. So, this goes in like that. Then you spread the clamps back to let it go back in gently. 1 and 2. So it's a little more delicate than changing the batteries on your smoke detector or the batteries in your kids' Christmas ornaments. Thank you, Hallmark. Can we take this one out? Thing of beauty, match it up. Yes, I have the right orientation. Spread this clamp back a touch. Slide that hubba bubba right into there. Spread that clamp back so it can go down. Then this clamp back so it can go down. This one's requiring slightly more encouragement, but sure enough, the clamps go right into place. Thing of beauty. Ain't that wonderful? Then we take our panel. I really thought I'd have to blow this out because there'd be all kinds of dust and stuff, but it's good. Hot dog. There's the battery. Mine never expanded. Made my computer go cattywampus like some people had. So I'll just count myself blessed with that and thankful. A little bit of dust right there, but next to nothing, seriously. That's awesome. Okay. Huh, how long did that take? Huh, 3.5 minutes. So the actual changing of the RAM was a cakewalk compared to dealing with stripped threads on the screws. It's like the movie Christmas Story. Okay, we're at 14 minutes, and I'm the old man with the tire, flat tire. Time me. No, don't time me. Obviously, I did not have a rehearsal. This is truly just did it. I'm needing those tweezers. I'm 6'4" and my hands are kind of big, so it's hard to work with these tiny screws. Obviously, I could not make a living in G6 in the hardware department. Fortunately, all the screws are the same. The 4 on the ends, those are the ones that are stripped, so I truly don't know if the actual screws that are metal were stripped, or, more likely, the plastic casing that the screws go into. Now these are going in easily, these center ones that had no stripping whatsoever. So that's nice. Oh, yeah. That's stripped. That went in a little too easily. Two, 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we have the 4 corners. We will do the one by the cack first. A little bit dangerous there because that's over the edge of the desk. I don't want to drop this. It is white carpet, but still it'd be very hard to find if I drop that humdinger. Okay, that seems to have some bite. Nope, it didn't have bite to it. I thought it did. I thought wrong. That was the one that I had some hope for that wouldn't be as stripped. Notice the process of putting it together is going much quicker than taking it apart. It's not usually that way. At least stuff that I work on. Okay, before I forget, because I'm a forgetful person, I'm going to take the old RAM and I'm going to put it in this container in case G6 is incorrect and it turns out not to be compatible. Then I'll have to put the old RAM back in there. Good to keep that stuff handy, as it were. Crap, I am now 22 minutes away from my next meeting. I'm still putting Humpty Dumpty back together again. Again, have this knot over the edge of the table, so in case I lose that screw, I can find it easily on the tabletop. Okay. Got some wires in the way here. Now, I am going to put it back into the yeah, it's a little bit messy. I get that. Where are them things? Oh, there we go. Now it's in. I'll wait till right at 18 minutes to turn it on to see if it comes on faster. Bingo. Let's see what happens. Let's see if the RAM is compatible. First step is the blue screen. Put in BitLocker. Lord Jesus, please help this work. In my experience, it never hurts to pray to hope things go well. Okay. Alert, the amount of system memory has changed. You better believe it has. Plus F1 key to try reboot. So I pressed F1. Had three choices, F1, F2, F3. Try F1, see if that works for me. Yes, I'm still eating lunch. Kind of cold now. I'm not seeing my choices of F1, F2, F3 yet. There we are. BitLocker. Not sure if that took. It appears to have taken. Okay, the last time, for a full restart, flashed 2 times. It took 37 minutes and 28 seconds and 43 minutes and 44 seconds. So we'll see if boosting the RAM, as recommended by G6, will reduce that time to be less than that, hopefully significantly less than that. Got my cream soda, my lunch, reading through the bargaining unit agreement because we might have our first grievance ever. Well, in my 5-year tenure with the Nashville district. Okay, now sometimes Control-Alt-Delete. For whatever reason, sometimes it won't take if I do it on my keyboard on my laptop. But if I do it with this keyboard, it does work. No, there's no reason why it should be. Sure enough, look at that. See that? Sure enough, came up right when I did it with my external keyboard. Click OK. And sometimes it works the first time, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, the appearance of that screen is a lot quicker than has happened before. But it's not the right screen yet. You usually gotta wait a few minutes, and then that was faster. Then it shows the numbers there. Let me show you that. See, it's got the big line of numbers right along there. That usually takes quite a while, actually. So, put in my pen, no peeking. Okay, from this point, I close my laptop screen, and then it percolates on my 2 screens.